The lager's off.
Hello, mate. How are you doing? We still haven't thought of our intro.
You promised me you weren't going to say hello, mate. You said you were going to.
It's just, I can't help it.
You promised to rap.
I did. Shall we start again?
Yeah, okay. 5.
Can you beatbox?
3.
Hang on. Can you beatbox?
Only help me bum.
Right, go on then. I've got to go for it.
Right.
No, don't
Oh my
beatbox.
god, this could be really terribly cringy.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, mate.
Welcome to the Lagers Off. I like cough. God. So cringe. I like cough.
I legitimately thought my head was going to explode there. That was horrible. That was the worst thing I've ever heard.
I think I'm going to edit that out.
No, please don't. Please put that on as a short. And also, it sounded like you said, I like cock.
Oh, did it? I mean, it's true.
You're not a verse. Oh, God.
So how would
that
you?
That was horrible.
I know.
I just need to calm down a second.
I don't get embarrassed much, but I'm embarrassed.
As soon as you started it, as soon as you went into the first 2 words, I couldn't look at you. I couldn't look.
I couldn't think of any words.
Fucking more Eminem than Eminem. You know what I mean? Oh, look, that was horrible. Please don't ever do that again.
Have you seen the film 8 Mile? No. I wished I had now. I might have got some ideas. What rhymes with off?
What would be your rapper name?
Little Legs.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'd be a rapper for long.
Oh no! I mean, based on tonight's performance, your career is limited. I'll be honest with you. Oh, that made us feel sick and cringy, and it was horrible. Please don't ever do that again. I've done it.
I'm so sorry.
If you were the BBC, you'd be cancelled.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Let's move on. Let's just draw a line under it and move on. And we'll never speak of the rap again.
No, I need to reflect. So what people got, mate?
Right. Oh, we may as well talk about... Do you know what? I don't think I can continue with this podcast.
Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad.
You've like...
At least it rhymed. For a bit.
What? Off and cock? Okay. Well, hello, Dan. How's your week been? Good. Right, let's get on to a beer. I think we need a beer after this, to be perfectly honest. Right, okay. I'm really sorry. I'm finding it hard to pull myself together to get my thoughts in.
I'm really thinking about when I said I like cough, and it sounded like cough.
Are you sweating a bit because you're that embarrassed?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have bad dreams tonight.
I wish we should.
Do you know what though? I don't like cough, so I don't know where that came from.
Well, this is the most surreal start to a podcast we've ever had, and this is all about trying to find some way of starting a podcast. Please, let's never start a podcast like this again. Promise me.
Mate, next week I'm just going to get my knob out.
Authentic Frontier Gibberish. That's the name of today's beer.
That's what I should have started with.
Exactly. Oh, I'm pulling myself back around. So this is a West Coast IPA from Pomona Island. Pomona Island are in Salford in Manchester. Good bar. used to be a really, really, really good brewery. I don't think they're quite as good as they used to be anymore. But what do I know? Authentic Frontier Gibberish. This is a big hitter though, mate, I'm afraid. This is a 7.3%. Critique my can, please.
This looks like it's going to be amazing. They've kept the label simple. I quite like the design. I'm not sure about the name, but I like the design. It's quite neat.
They have similar cans all the time like this.
Have you had this before?
I have not had this before, no. It's not quite as cold as I'd like. I like my beer quite cold. Oh, this is it's a meaty old colour, this. Look at the colour.
Damn. Oh, God.
It's got a sort of bubbly head. I love that artwork, actually. I think the more you look at that, the more you get out of it. It's great artwork. Oh, I'm still trying to pull myself together.
I keep thinking about it. Right. Let's have a drink and get rid of this.
Back. What vessel are you on?
I'm on a... whatever that is.
Tumbler.
Cheers.
Cheers. Right. Ooh. Right. I've never been so put off in all my life of anything since like I've got secondhand embarrassment, which is the worst form of embarrassment.
Well, how'd you imagine how I feel?
So last episode we hit on something. I told a little story, and please forgive me. I shall paraphrase my story together. I have a friend who discovered the pickled onion monster munch dipped in sambuca, black sambuca, is one of the nicest things you can possibly have.
I'm still at a loss how that came about.
And then we thought about interesting combinations and what else was something that works that should work. So we had stout and mint choc ice cream, or stout and ice cream. That's one of them.
Yeah. I'm amazed by that.
We thought about sours and ice cream as well, like a Coke float, which I think would also work. You went for hot pickled onions, chili pickled onions.
Yeah, I don't really have a. Now, I was thinking, is there a beer that works well with hot stuff?
Well, if you remember, way back into the annals of our podcasting informative years, we did have a thick sauce beer. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
And we also, I think, did we have a Chipotle beer as well?
Can't remember that.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I've had a Chipotle beer. So that beer that we had, that thick sauce one, if you remember, it was like stouty, but it was like kind of hot when you drank it.
Yeah.
And it was quite nice, that. And I've had one which was a stout, which was made from, it was mole chili.
But I'm thinking, though, is there a beer where you could get that hot pickled onion and just plop it in like a...
Well, see, Anthony Bourdain was a big advocate of... I forgot what he was a big advocate of.
Was it plopping pickled onions into beer?
No, he used to do... he used to do the vinegar
Fucking
out
hell.
of... I know, sorry.
You're rapping now.
The vinegar out of pickles. He used to say that was a really good drink, and it makes me vomit.
If you have it with... I've had it with, whiskey before, pickle juice and whiskey. It's quite nice.
That was it, yeah. I think it was
It's
whiskey.
called a bullfrog or something.
Oh, so it was a legitimate thing. Well, I thought he invented that. But
He might have.
they did it in the pub one night, and it made me gip. So I couldn't watch him because I was just going... I couldn't stop. Yeah, I like it when you have some unusual food combinations, though. And they shouldn't go, but they do. Like chocolate and crisps. No, really. Chocolate and cheese and onion crisps.
Here's mine. I've said it before on the podcast. Gravy on fish.
Excuse me. So, sorry about that. Gravy on fish. You've not mentioned that on the podcast before, and that is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I used to work in I was a chef in a fish restaurant.
You make yourself out to be fucking Gordon Ramsay. You went at Harry Ramsden's.
Hang on. I'll ask you some questions and you say true or false. Did I work in a fish restaurant?
True.
Did I work in the kitchen in a fish restaurant?
True.
So what are you laughing at then?
Because it was Harry Ramsden's. It's like saying I used to be a chef. Oh, I really wanted to do. I used to cook a barbecue every 2 weeks at my garden.
Because I was professional, I got paid.
I used to work at McDonald's. I didn't, but Harry Ramsden's isn't there anymore. It's gone.
No, it's a mountain warehouse now. However, so I used to get free fish and chips if you did more than 8 hours, you got a free meal. And you get bored of fish and chips, you know. What are you laughing at?
Now, there's all sorts of punchlines going through my head there, but
And I discovered one day that if you put gravy on the fish, on fish and chips, it's amazing.
As in, so this is not really as crazy. So it's like you wouldn't have like a fillet of cod or a John Dory and put gravy on it.
No, it's like
you're talking about
like
a battered fish.
A battered fish, yeah.
Yeah, so like fish and chips. So it's like fish and chips and gravy.
Yeah, but you put the gravy specifically on the fish.
Yeah. So I always have fish chips and curry sauce. I'm a curry sauce man, and I always put a bit of curry sauce on me fish.
Do you?
Yeah. And now I'm saying it out loud. It does sound wrong, doesn't it?
It does sound wrong, and people go mental when I tell them. So curry sauce is a madness.
I think that's a Yorkshire thing, you know. I think fish chips and gravy is a Yorkshire thing.
It probably is.
It's not
mushy peas.
It's not a northeast thing, that is it? Fish chips and gravy, maybe.
Yeah, but a northeast thing, I think, is just mushy peas.
No, mushy peas is Yorkshire as well. You definitely get mushy peas, Yorkshire, Lancashire.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we used to go to the Chinese in the village? I used to get Chinese chips and gravy, and the gravy was it was like tar.
It was like, what's that chocolate, that rich silk chocolate they put on cakes? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like ganache. No, it's not
ganache. It was.
Ganache?
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. It was like gravy ganache.
Yeah, it was that colour, wasn't it? And that consistency.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was absolutely delicious.
I used to love that Chinese.
Is that just a Chinese takeaway thing? I don't know.
I don't think it's there anymore.
I don't think I've ever had that before or again.
But I think the Chinese chips are normally shite.
No, I like Chinese chips. I think we had this. I like Chinese chips. I think Chinese chips are the best chips.
Well, you're bang wrong. But okay, let's move on.
Okay, let's move on. Why don't you do us a rap?
I like cough.
Gravy and chips. How's the fitness squad? Have you?
Good.
You were threatening to join a gym. Have you joined a gym?
Not yet. Here's why. Right. I think if you're a big fat person and you go to the gym, that's a real sign of confidence.
Yeah,
Because
you want to be better. You're going there. You don't care what people think. I'm here to get fit. You should be here to get fit, not to pose. I am me. I love me, and I'm making better of me.
yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
I'm not quite there yet. I don't even know what to wear to the gym.
Shorts and t-shirt.
Mate, what's your standard clothing? Like, if you're in the house.
So I'm very much a comfortable clothing kind of guy, and sometimes I run the wrong side of the line of what is acceptable, comfortable clothing.
Do you wear, right, let us guess what you wear most of the time in the house. Like, shorts but jogging material shorts.
Okay.
A t-shirt. And if it's called a hoodie. Mm-hmm. And no socks. But if you need to nip out for the bins, it's the Crocs all day.
Yeah. I mean, sort of. I mean, you're almost there. But I don't wear jogging trousers, although I am wearing some jogging trousers right now because it's absolutely freezing.
I didn't say trousers, I said shorts. But the jogging material.
I wear combat shorts, is that what they're called? Cargo shorts.
What, just in case you called up?
I always want to be prepared and never get wet legs. Yeah, I wear cargo shorts that are quite big, quite sloppy, and a t-shirt. And that's pretty much my attire. At work, I don't wear a suit or anything. I wear jeans and I wear workwear. So I dress like the factory workers. If I've got to wear trousers, it's a pair of jeans. But begrudgingly, I'd much rather wear shorts. I'm at home in shorts.
Yeah. I've noticed because I work in an office, and I've noticed that so from going from when you start when everyone was like trousers, shirts, tie, to nowadays
it's dumbed down a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. I like it though. I want to be comfortable. You know what I mean?
My first job, you weren't allowed to undo your top button on your shirt. So it was shirt and tie, and you weren't allowed to undo your top button.
What would happen if you did?
They'd tell you off.
Get sent to the headmaster.
Yeah, literally, it was. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you had to be clean. You had to be clean shaven as well.
Were you in the army?
So I used to always go in like unshaven or unshaven for a few days to push it to see as far as I could go. And I used to be able to go 5 days or something. And then
what industry was this?
Then the newspapers. Then they'd say something to us. I'd say, I'm going to beard. And they'd go, oh. And I'd never been hit with that one before. So I just
Certainly
was
not
like,
from a paper boy.
I'm growing it on purpose. And then, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, you're right, though. It has dumbed down a lot, hasn't it, dress? And I don't know if it's a good thing, actually. I don't know if it's a good thing.
It doesn't really matter, does it? What difference does it make what people are wearing? Are you there?
You've got me really thinking now, though. I'm really contemplating dress. Yeah, anyway, so what? But there is a level of clothing which is acceptable to wear and unacceptable. So sometimes I feel that I venture out in my leisure. So I'm very, very relaxed anyway, shorts and t-shirt. If I go very, very relaxed, I have like sort of, like shorts with no crotch in them and stuff like that, and like t-shirts with like the neck ripped out and stuff, and like really
shorts with no crotch in them.
Yeah, crotchless shorts. Are you not a fan?
Well, no. Not if I can see them.
No, I mean I don't mean like when they're so worn that they've worn out around your gusset.
So you could be sat on a Teams call with your plebs hanging out your trousers.
No, not at work, but like if I'm like, that would be like if I was watching a film, that would be my choice of attire. Not in the cinema. Like
Just throw them out and get some new shorts. You fucking scruff.
I know, but I like those. They're like, it's like coming home to a
Tramp.
yeah, but like clothes that you live in for a long time. It's nice to you're familiar with them, aren't you? You're comfortable with them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm saying that I've got loads of ripped clothes I still wear.
but what I mean about acceptable though is occasionally if you ever nip to Tesco and you're wearing that wear, you've stepped over the mark. You should never venture out in that kind of clothing.
Yeah. As I found out when I went to the doctors in jogging bottoms and shoes.
Although I have to say I thought the coolest look ever was Hugh Grant in Four Weddings and a Funeral, where he's wearing shorts and loafers and a rolled up dress shirt. I thought he looked like the absolute bee's knees.
What's your thoughts on double denim?
I think it's back, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. What's not to like?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm adverse. I remember having a denim jacket as a kid. It was being the best thing
Denim
ever.
jackets were awesome, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, and you'd wear that with jeans, so you were double denim and all the way there. But it wasn't frowned on then, though, was it? It wasn't going back to the core, which it sort of was, but it was just fashion repeating itself. So we're probably in the, what do you reckon, the third or the fourth instance of
probably
double
got triple
denim coming back round. Yeah.
Probably wear denim hats and waistcoats.
I might get myself some jeggings.
What are they?
No, deggings.
Deggings?
No. What do you call them when they're like stretch denim? Leggings, but they look like jeans. They're jeggings.
I think they are jeggings, yeah.
Might get some of them.
They're really tight.
Yeah, really tight.
Have you found that, though, now when you go clothes shopping, that jeans are tight as frig? And I don't mean round the waist. I mean, like, skinny jeans and...
Oh, well, I've got really... I think we've talked about this before, but I've got really big calves. So I struggle to get a straight leg pants on anyway. So, yeah, I do. But also, I just literally don't go to shops anymore because there's nothing my size.
No point. You may as well just not bother.
Yeah,
no point.
So I just buy it off the internet. When it inevitably comes and it's too small, send it back.
But however, this time next year, we might be getting the 28 waist jeans and the
You're talking about
medium
fitness
tops.
Kick.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my calf is like 28 inches, so the chances
extra medium.
The chances of my belly going down to that are probably slim. But I'd be quite. What? Oh no, I shouldn't ask that. That's wrong.
What were you going to ask?
I was going to say what size we're saying, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say I'd be comfortable wearing a 36-inch waist. I would feel thin if I was wearing a 36-inch waist. Yeah.
You can wear a 36-inch waist now?
No, that's where I want to be.
Oh, I see. Right. Fucking hell. You just said your legs are 38.
If I could wear a 36-inch waist trouser, I'd be over the moon.
I want to get down to 32.
Yeah, I think that's
inches.
a step too far.
You don't know what I am now.
Well, you're not 32.
Right.
I was thinking for me, not you, though, to be fair.
Right, well, guess what I am. I'll tell you if you guess.
You've
only got one guess.
Over the belly or under the belly? Where do you wear your trousers?
Under the belly.
Under the belly. Oh, see, I'm an over the belly guy.
Yeah,
right, so under the belly. Legs, so you're going to... Oh, we've talked about this, haven't we? 36, 18. 36-inch waist, 18-inch leg.
I didn't know what the 18 was. I was like, what the fuck?
I reckon you're rocking a 36 under the belly.
Bigger.
38 under the belly.
Bigger.
40.
40.
Under the belly.
Under the belly.
A 40 under the belly? Fucking hell. Wow.
Now leg size,
28.
27.
You big fat dwarf.
Literally. My trousers are literally a square. They're just snipped into legs.
I'm a lot bigger on the waist. I'm bigger than a 40 on the waist, but I'm over the belly.
However, this is the mad thing. I have to wear a belt. Otherwise, my trousers fall down.
That's because they're under the belly. There's nothing to hold them up.
Literally nothing.
Either wear a belt or get a Brazilian bum lift. You can just hang them over your bottom.
I've never thought of that.
Yeah, that's the problem. The fatter you get with trousers, the more they fall down.
It's weird, isn't it?
It is. It's ridiculous. And that's why. But I was going to say that's why I like an elasticated waist, but I don't because I wear shorts that aren't elasticated. I wear like a proper.
Yeah, for some reason, shorts are fine. It's really weird. And jogging bottoms obviously are elasticated, so.
I'm not a fan of the jogger. I've got to say. I've
Do you
got
like
one
a
pair of
jogger?
jogger, and they're a massive waist. So even now, they fall down. In fact. I took out dishes. I was washing some dishes and my pants fell down just at the sink whilst I was washing the dishes.
Sarah always calls them the pant of the rapist. Jogging bottoms.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. Oh, that's a horrible thought. That is a horrible thought. Oh, well, we've gone around. I think we've been. This episode has been completely thrown off all the way through because of you rapping.
Do you know what I might do? I might edit it out so no one knows what we're talking about either.
No, don't, because if they don't hear that, they won't appreciate why this episode is so bad.
I can't leave that in. It's so embarrassing. That's me finished.
And you've had a drink, haven't you?
Yeah.
I think that's why you burst into song.
Well, that's why I burst into.
You didn't even. We mentioned as a whimsical. Oh, you said you were going to rap, and then you went, "Well, I will then. I will then."
I thought it was going to be easier.
You did a 2-line rap, and then thought, "Oh dear, I've made a terrible, terrible egg of myself."
My thought process was, how hard can it be? I know words. And then when I said words, I forgot words.
Never mind, rhyme.
Do you know what I might do? I might stick it through AI and see if I can get, from the words I said, some kind of actual song out of it.
You only said 6 words.
I said, I can't remember what I said now. It's the lagers off. I like cough 7.
It's completely thrown me all episode, honestly. I'm really thrown us. Right, on that note, let's call this sorry shit show to an end.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Dan, don't use your soundboard.
I can it.
I cannot. Authentic Frontier Gibberish. There's been a lot of gibberish spoken this episode. This is Pomona Island from Salford. 7.3% West Coast IPA. Is a lager on or a lager off?
I like cough. The lager's off. That was really nice. It was I think you said meaty.
Yeah.
It was meaty.
Bistoy.
Yeah.
It's gravy, isn't it? Not on your fish, but it is gravy. And you've drank it really quickly as well.
I know. I had to get over that embarrassment, didn't I?
So, I think the lesson here is don't drink before you record a podcast. Don't ever rap again.
Noted.
And follow us on the Lagers Off on Instagram, TikTok, Untapped, YouTube. Like our shorts. Please subscribe. We're short of subscribers. Please subscribe to us. If you're listening and you like any of our content,
Which is unlikely now.
From one drunk person to a potentially sober person, or from two drunk people to potentially sober people. Please subscribe. You'll like us. We're nice people.
Yeah.
Promise Dan won't ever rap again. And on that note,
No.
Shall we call it a night?
Let's call it a night. You fucking shite.
Welcome to the Logger's Offer Like Cough. Welcome to the Logger's Offer Like Cough.
It's Dan and Martin drinking beers, cheers to great meals, but not bear grills. We like sausages, we don't take hostages, we pay our mortgages. Yeah, we cook our meat in the air fryer. Yeah, that's right, we ain't no liar. Like, share and subscribe, cause we XXL size, yo.